Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to learn about some basic programs that we can make using ideally shell 3.11.4. So let's begin. This is the last video of our course, Introduction to Python. Starting the next video, we are going to also release a Python course with script mode called Python Advanced. In this video, along with writing programs, we will also be studying some errors that occur in the programs. So, let's begin. Our first program is to print the name, which is an input by the user, and print the number, which is also an input by the user. So, to do so, we will type this program. Name is equals to input. We are going to use the input function over here as shown already how to do this. So this is our first command of the program. Enter your name. Next we are going to learn how to use the print to print variables. If there are more than one variable, then we use a comma to separate them like this. Name, and if we have another variable, suppose it is called A, then we use the little comma present over here. But since A is not declared, we must not put a comma. And there we go. The next thing we are going to do is have in generate a number input from the user, which we will call num, for instance. Input enter any number This is an argument we are passing to be printed as a question. So I enter the number 124. So now we are going to print this number input along with the name. So what we are going to do? To print two different variables, we use a comma to separate them. So our num we are going to use here, there. Both the variables have been printed. So these were our first two programs. The first one to learn about how to take input from the user and print it in the form of one variable, single variable. The second one was about printing two variables at the same time. Next we are going to learn about a program to enter two numbers and display their concatenation, which means to link together. So here as it is clearly visible, in the first variable we have put in a number 10 10, for instance. In the second, we have put in 25. And then we have put a variable in this program, which is a plus b. Now, as you already know, the input function only accepts string values. Thus, this will be invalid. However, Py- Python does not consider it invalid. Why? Because we can join these values. So, and if we could not, then how will we write some password or code names like 12345 CWA through the print or input? That would be necessary to join the string values. So, string values cannot be added, as you can see. The numbers are not added, they are joined. This is because the input function takes the string arguments on which the arithmetic operations cannot be performed. Now, to join in, our, our fourth program is to demonstrate an error while performing calculation on string values. We are going to write these programs by ourselves. So, let's take a variable p is equal to input as shown, three dots, meaning number, as symbol of number. Here we put in for p a number 10 again. Next we are going to repeat the same thing with q. Input again 25. This is to demonstrate an error. Thus we are going to use this. Now we are going to make another variable which is called r, and we are going to multiply p with q. So the multiple sign and then q. So Python gives an error because strings can be joined, not multiplied. To get rid of the above problem, Python provides this code called int, which stands for integer, to be used with the input function. To be more precise, we can also use this float. Both of these convert the strings into integer or float values. Now to add to our program, let's use another program, which is our last program, to demonstrate integer and float program alongside the input function. Next is here. So first of all, what we are going to write? We are going to use variables. We are going to use x for this purpose. So x can be a random number. To make use of the int and float, we are going to write int first and then open the brackets and then input. The input is going to be random number, like any random number. Random number. Yes, I meant the words. So as you can see, we have gotten the space to write our random number. Let's use both the numbers again. So as you can see, last time we tried, this is how it happened. We opened one bracket, we opened another, and then we closed only one bracket and left the other one. And thus the error was coming. However, now that we have closed the bracket, let's try again. Our random number would be 67. No, maybe 58. Yes. Now we're going to know our y. Int, again a bracket, input, again a bracket, and again we are going to write what we are going to write. Another random number. There you go. We have not again, we have again forgotten to close one of the brackets. So we will close it when it comes like this. So the program will execute properly. Another random number, let's say 67. Now we will print the mostly performed mathematical operations on this number. And we are going to add a comma to avoid the error that we had in the previous one. So there can be a various possible mathematical operations. Let's list some of them, like x into y, and then there can be x minus y, and there can be y minus x, and there can be y plus x, and there can be y divided by x, written like this. However, to let us understand that these are the mathematical operations, we will write more in the program. Like this is the result of multiplication. Multiplication, that would do it. And now since we are passing multiple arguments, we will need this, and again we are going to write subtraction. Again a comma like this. Now we'll write addition, and then a comma as instructed before. Again a comma here, and then what we will write is division. There. Now let's end this program to see how it will work. Possible mathematical operations are 3886 multiplication, minus 9 and 9 subtraction, 125 addition, 1 point blah 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 division. So here is the result. So everyone, thank you for watching. See you soon in my next video. But before you go, don't forget to click on the subscribe. So everyone, that is all for now. Thank you for watching. See you soon in my next video. But before you go, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell icon so you won't be missing out on my latest videos. Also, in the next video, we are going to start a course called Python Advanced. So be sure to check it out because we are covering script mode in it.